What up, Doc? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Charles. This is Doctors Making Videos, where we talk about doctors making videos. Today, I'm going to be talking about my single most favoritest piece of equipment that I think everyone could benefit from having in their toolkit, especially if they're trying to extend their practice online, record videos for patients, record courses, record mentorships. I really like this piece of equipment, and I'm gonna tell you exactly why. I'm gonna jump right in. Let's talk about it. My favorite piece of equipment, this has been in my kit now for about 2 years as I've been working with practitioners, and it just keeps paying dividends. It was pretty cheap relatively in terms of camera equipment, but it's reliable, it's fast, it's easy, it gets results that are good enough, and let me show it to you. It is the H1n. The H1n, it's a Zoom H1n lav mic recorder, so lavalier. You can see it's connected to a little lav mic right here, which is wired. And yeah, it's my favorite. Let me go into why. Number one reason why this piece of equipment is my favoritest is that it is just so easy. I'll tell you a quick story. One of the first shots I did, I actually went up to Anacortes to record some videos for a clinic. And there we were recording a little interview so that the practitioner could market herself online to patients. So I went up there with all my equipment. I had bought a C-stand, which if you don't know is a very heavy piece of equipment, but it's very sturdy. And I was thinking I was gonna boom pole it. So I got this long pole and I've got the mic sticking down, you know, right here. So it's very professional. I'm gonna boom the mic in and I've got 2 cameras. And at the end of the day, that audio sounded terrible. The mic was picking up a lot of room noise and essentially just sounded really bad. It was one, really hard to carry and set up. Those C-stands are like 20 pounds. And then the boom pole was just right there. The whole setup is kind of intimidating, so it makes recording less easy. And then at the end of the day, the results were no better. Versus this really easy little lav mic, you flip it on, it's got a hold so you don't accidentally press buttons. You set the dial, you press record, put it on hold, and you put it in your pocket, and all of a sudden you're hearing the audio come out of it. It sounds great. Okay, moving on. Reason number 2, it is reliable and good enough. So this thing I've been using for 2 years now, and I've never had a problem. I use a little micro SD card in there. You load it into your computer when you're done and you get crisp audio that sounds pretty good. It doesn't pick up a lot of room noise. If a plane's going overhead, you're okay. If anything, in the post-processing, you can take out some levels with an EQ or something like that, or a denoise. And it sounds good. It sounds good enough, which is really important when we're trying to get online and learn these skills of recording ourselves. Good enough and fast and reliable is just so key. Like imagine if you have to set up a boom pole every time you're trying to record yourself. It would be a mess. You would never want to record yourself. You know, that's not good. We're not impacting anybody. We're not getting our ideas out there. We need stuff that's easy, that is helping us along the road towards conveying our ideas on the internet. We don't need things that are stopping us. So again, just reliable and good enough. Yes. Reason number 3, this is my favoritest piece of equipment, the Zoom H1n lav mic, is that it's cheap. I think it was $100. You know, you gotta really keep in mind the extent of money you can pay for audio and video equipment. You can buy shotgun mics that are coming up here that you do boom pole in, and they can easily cost you $400. You know, if you want the most professional of those, it's gonna cost you $1,000. But then from there, you need to use an XLR cable into a pre-mix or a little box that is processing the audio and recording it for you. And then from there, that's gonna plug into something else. So that box is gonna cost money. Your cables, you got to set it up. It's a whole shebang. you know, when it comes down to it, is that audio quality really gonna move the needle in terms of your online business? Like for instance, with recording YouTube videos, you need to be recording videos consistently for 1 to 2 years that are good quality. You need to be learning how to speak to the camera. You need to be able to convey your ideas well, and then you're slowly growing that social media presence over time, and you're slowly growing your message. Is getting perfect audio right away for like a few grand, I would argue that that's actually impeding your ability to move forward, because it's just making the process of recording that much harder. So again, my favoritest, most piece of equipment, the Zoom H1n, because it is easy, it is reliable, it is good enough, it's pretty cheap. If you like this content, please go to my website, doctorsmakingvideos.com. I have some free resources there that are not only going to get you started with making videos, but get you revved up and going on your path towards being able to effectively communicate in this audio and visual medium. Beyond that, you can subscribe to my channel. Regular content's going to be coming at you, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks, Doc. This is my first video I'm doing, and it's pretty exciting. Got the whole room set up. Oh, the lights. Boom, 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 boom. Educating patients, making a course, building a YouTube, all of that stuff. Doctors making videos. That's what we're doing.